AlanWWatts, the book, On the Taboo Against Knowing Who You Are. Dive into the exploration of human identity and the conundrum of our existence in the summary of Alan W. Watts's book, The Book, On the Taboo Against Knowing Who You Are. The book delves into the illusion of being a separate, unique individual in a world where everything is interconnected. It unpacks the profound wisdom of ancient Hindu philosophy and the Vedanta's teachings of God being a universal energy, present in everything. This engaging summary uncovers the misconceptions we hold, the taboos that surround our thoughts about life, death, and the nature of reality, and challenges us to re-evaluate our understanding of ourselves and our place in the world.
Breaking our illusions. In contemporary Western culture, sex is no longer a taboo topic. Yet, the discussion of what it means to be human still is. Our society promotes the idea that each person is a unique individual, separate from others and the environment. This is a misconception. We are born from the world, not into it. The planet Earth creates people, much like how the ocean creates waves. Each person is not independent, rather, we are all connected and created in the same way. Despite this reality, we deceive ourselves into thinking otherwise and continue to hold the illusion that we are separate entities. The author challenges readers to recognize this misconception and reflect on what it means for our understanding of humanity. The deeper truth of human identity. Human identity is often viewed as a solitary drop in the universe, but we are, in fact, a part of an entire universe of energy that is responsible for the creation of everything. Our identity is ancient, infinite, and the energy vibrations that flow in and out and continue to take on many forms. The concept of God partly helps in understanding human identity. Although it may be challenging to comprehend, it is a truth about human identity that has gone largely unacknowledged. Vedanta Philosophy. The Vedanta philosophy, dating back to 800 BC, teaches that God is omnipresent and part of everything. This translates to respect for all living beings as they are expressions of God. Spiritual enlightenment is achieved by experiencing the all-pervasive presence of God, not by forcing it. This perception-altering experience is likened to Jesus' teachings of recognizing the unity of oneself and the world to attain enlightenment. Free will versus cause and effect. Our belief in cause and effect may be hindering our free will and understanding of the interconnectedness of the universe. Many of us tend to view the world in binary terms, specifically believing in the concept of cause and effect. This belief implies that everything we see and experience is a result of a prior event, leaving little room for free will. In this way, our decisions are always reactive and influenced by outside factors. However, subscribing to this theory means we limit our understanding of the world by seeing it through a narrow lens. A cat passing by a hole in a fence is used as an analogy to explain the flaw in the belief of cause and effect. Just because the head appears first and is followed by the body and tail, it does not imply a causal relationship between the three. Similarly, events in the world may be interconnected, with no clear cause and effect relationship. The author suggests that the world should be viewed as an interconnected organism, instead of being broken down into separate parts. This allows us to see the bigger picture and reduce confusion. It also gives us more agency and control over our lives by implying the existence of free will. By challenging our belief in cause and effect, we can better understand the world as a whole and our place within it. Seeing the big picture. We often get bogged down in details, but to understand the bigger picture, it's essential to understand how our attention works. Our attention is a selective process of focusing on specific details and documenting them, which depends on our vocabulary and perception. For example, Inuit languages have numerous words to describe various snowfalls, while English doesn't. It indicates that we don't pay as much attention to snow. Selective attention creates the illusion of opposing situations, such as light and dark, day and night, but they are different parts of the same thing. To see the bigger picture, we need to broaden our focus and understand the interconnections between these opposing situations. Rethinking Death. Many people in Western societies are scared of death due to the way it's presented in the popular notion of Western religions as a final judgment followed by either paradise or hell. However, there are alternative scenarios that embrace death as a doorway to spiritual growth. Greek spiritual teacher G.I. Gurdjieff believed that people would benefit from having a constant reminder of death's inevitability. This would allow people to let go of their egos and live as their true selves, part of a universe with an infinite and endless God. By reframing death in this way, patients can be encouraged to face death as an opportunity for spiritual growth. The consequences of technology. Science fiction is our key to unlocking parallel universes and exploring space with androids. With the continuous advancements in technology, humans will eventually be linked to a universal central nervous system, leading to homogeneity. The author predicts that people will experience a virtual life in a world without privacy. However, the author assures us that God created everything and will find new ways to be recognized, ensuring that the universe remains unpredictable.
To sum up, this summary of the book, On the Taboo Against Knowing Who You Are, invites readers to challenge their preconceived notions and explore the interconnectedness of existence, our relationship with God, and the grander scheme of life. It reveals how our false sense of uniqueness as separate beings stems from societal taboos, and how recognizing our ultimate reality, as interconnected entities and part of a universal energy, has the potential to transform our view of life and death. Ultimately, we should continue seeking enlightenment and truth, embracing the ever-changing world, and acknowledging the ebbing and flowing nature of existence.